Hey Goddess, I'm here in Durango at my mentor and friend Jeff Walker's secret headquarters, and I've had such an incredible few days here with my masterminding partners. I've been thinking about you so much, and there's several big takeaways that I want you to get from this collaborative space that we can all be in as entrepreneurs. Number one, generosity breeds more generosity. You know, I've had some of my colleagues here just offered to do the most incredible things for me with my book coming out. They've offered to live stream on Facebook with me. They've offered to promote me to their lists. And these are also colleagues who I go out of my way to support as well. And so I just want to really underline this idea that generosity breeds generosity, right? Like, we need to be careful to stay out of that entitled place of being an entrepreneur who wants other people to just do it for us. I notice that the more successful some of these folks I'm hanging out with are, the more generous they are, the more they're just willing to do whatever they can do to help. They're also good at setting boundaries if something is asked of them that is just not really possible or realistic. So my inquiry to you is, how can you show up with even more generosity, especially to people in your life who can go out of their way to help you out in exchange? Number two, don't lose who you are as your business grows. One of the things I love about Jeff is he is completely connected to nature in the same way that I am. He does fire circles with his clients. He has an incredible colleague and friend of his come and call in the 4 directions. And I'm sitting here actually at a fire pit. You guys can probably see it in the background. And and there's a deer back there, and there's Justin. And what I love about this idea that we have to stay so firmly anchored to who we are, our values. You know, if you're connected to nature, you know, as your business grows, stay connected to nature. If you're a spiritual person, you know, stay a spiritual person. If you're someone who loves sports, use sports analogies in your marketing. Like, be who you are in your marketing. That's what sells. You know, the formula is just a formula for selling. It's when you put yourself into the formula that people really feel you. The last thing I want to say, and something that we've been talking a lot about as colleagues and, you know, entrepreneurs that have all sort of gotten to the point where we're at the 7-figure mark and reaching hundreds of thousands of people. I mean, I feel like the baby in this room. One of the things that people have been talking about a lot is just the degree to which our personal growth is what impacts how much we can scale. How much impact we can have is completely dependent on our ability to do our personal work, right? The degree to which we come into integrity with ourselves, the degree to which we're willing to set boundaries to take better care of ourselves, the degree to which we're willing to take responsibility with our team when we screw up, the degree to which we're able to make sure we have time every day to connect deep inside and restore. Our personal growth, our personal work is the barometer, I truly believe, for how much impact we can have and also how much income we can hold. And so, sister, I just invite you to prioritize yourself in all of it. Put yourself at the top of the list. You know, when you're thinking about your clients, when you're thinking about your assistant, when you're thinking about your family, your kids, put yourself at the top of the list, because what all those people need more than anything is a happy, healthy you. And I know as women, it can be so easy to fall into a place of just overgiving and forgetting that we are precious vessels of our own message. So show up in generosity, keep giving the incredible gifts to your colleagues that you can give, that only you can give, so that you can create those kinds of collaborations with people who show up for you at a high level. And have fun, be yourself, include your values in your marketing. That's really what sells. And just enjoy the journey and put yourself at the top of the list. Can you give the women that are consuming this material just a tip on how do we do that when it feels like we have so much to do?
Well, I really think it comes down to deciding.
Yeah.
I do. Like, I think that we all create our own lives and we all play our own games. And so why not play a game that you want to win? Why not set the rules that you want to play by? And I think in the long run, it helps you scale and grow better. I mean, I love to play a big game. I love to make a huge impact in the world. I love to work with great people like you. I love to have a great income.
Yeah.
But all of that will fall apart if I work myself to death. Yeah. And so, we're here. So let's say we're here. This is at Purgatory Ski Resort. We're in the summer, obviously there's no snow, but I come up here skiing every Friday in the winter because I have a ski Friday. That's my policy. If I don't have a policy, if I take off every Friday and go skiing, then I'm not going to do it. That's why I started doing it. It's like I get to the end of the year, I didn't ski enough. So I'm going to just say every Friday, it just goes in the calendar. At the beginning of the year, it just every Friday's blocked off. And sometimes when you're starting out, you might have to hustle. I've worked a lot when I was starting out, but what I've noticed is a lot of people when they're starting out, they work a lot and then they get successful and they just keep on working a lot. And this is something like you taught in our mastermind, the Freedom Weeks, you called it, and setting up, or that was right, what you called it, Freedom Weeks, and setting up your time so you're blocking that time out, and you got to make it a priority. Even here today, this is part of our mastermind, but this is our fun day.
It is, and it's a blast. Thank you for bringing us here.
Yes, right. It's a good fun day up here. Yeah. And so, we had 2 days of intense mastermind, and it was awesome.
It was.
And it was lovely and heartfelt and productive and great marketing and all this. But I bet you there is as much productivity from this day from all the members of the mastermind stepping away.
I had an aha moment on the ski lift with Barry. She taught me how to negotiate my hotel room rates. And it's, that conversation might not have happened in the context of other structures. So
you have to create room for it.
Yes.
You create room for it.
Yes. Thank you for being with me on this journey. Go out and spread the message. Thank you for being a woman who is stepping into valuing herself. And I invite you to go ahead and post below, what is one thing that you do to take care of yourself and put yourself at the top of the list? I can't wait to hear from you. I'll see you on the other side. Your clients are waiting for you. They're not just waiting for someone like you. They're actually waiting for you.